Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I have missed uploading on this channel for a good long while. It has been literally since December, you guys. I know it's been a while. I always say that I'm going to come back to YouTube and I'm going to be posting videos full time. I think I mean it this time. I honestly mean it this time. The truth is, I do want to post on YouTube more. We have just been really busy in our personal lives. We've had a lot of stuff going on. As you can tell, I have a different backdrop behind me right now. It is not always going to stay this way. But we told you guys that around February, like middle of January, we were going to start looking for a place. We were going to move out of Vanessa's, and that is exactly what we did. So we have just been spending a lot of time actually getting our house set up. No, I am not going to give you guys a house tour. I'm not going to show you anything like that, at least for the time being, because we kind of have a stalker. You guys remember what happened in 2023 since September, but I wanted to come on here and I just wanted to like shoot the shit about some things that I've seen going on, also some things that I've heard about myself, because honestly, you know, people are like extremely creative out there, and for some reason the way that they're choosing to go about being creative when it comes to me and talking shit about me has to do with the cats that passed away in the fire. I know a lot of you out there probably like, oh my god, do we have to hear about the cats again? It has come to my attention that somebody from 2023, she who should not be named, is going around and telling people that when I uploaded my video in 2022 after the house fire, where I was telling everybody everything that happened, I was telling everyone the cats died, it has been floated around that I said I was going to go to that bitch's warehouse and I was going to pick up my mom's cat's ashes so I could hold them up in video so I could get more sympathy and I could make the people that I was talking about look even worse. I'm here to let you guys know I did say that. I did make that joke and say, you know what, I could just hold up these cats' ashes and get a lot more sympathy. Do you know why I said that? Because there were two bitches that were on a live stream, literally had up footage of the house burning down, and when they were talking about the cats and they were talking about the house burning down, they were laughing. They were making a joke out of it. Some of you out there might remember that. I'm not going to put their clip up here. I'm not going to put their name in here either. So if I wanted to make a comment like, I'm going to hold up these ashes and I'm going to get some more sympathy, I don't give a You were sitting on camera, you were sitting on live stream laughing about the fact that someone's home burned down, but also laughing about the fact that animals passed away. However you want to spin it and say that's not how you meant it, I don't care. But after this information got back to me, I actually went to the video in question and I was like, did I actually hold these ashes up? Because I don't remember that. I watched that full video, you guys, back, me sitting there crying about the house fire and everything. I never once held up those cats' ashes. So guess what I didn't need to do to get more sympathy, because I didn't need more sympathy. It was literally a situation coming on like, hey guys, this is what just happened in my life. This is very traumatic. This is why I haven't been around, and letting people know. So if people want to be upset, if you want to be upset that I made a comment like, I'm going to hold up these cats' ashes, girl, be upset. Be upset all you want. What are you going to do about it? But moving on from that, I have to say it feels really good to have some kind of like normalcy in our lives right now. Like we have our own spot, we're getting our own furniture, things are getting delivered, things are going to get put together, all of that. It feels really good. I don't know what in 2020 happened. Obviously we had COVID. It ruined everyone's lives. Everyone had to stay home, all that fucking shit. Then we go into 2021. Life seems like it's getting back to normal a little bit for us. Like we're out in Vegas, we're living, we're going out, we're doing things with the mask and the hand sanitizer, all that kind of stuff. But then after being in Vegas for like 6 months, COVID came back around. My mom came down with COVID. She passed away in August of 2021. Of course, moved back to Florida, had to take care of her house, and the entire estate had zero help from family when it comes to that. Like coming to the house one time is, I'm sorry. That's not helping when you have to literally pack up. That's not helping when you literally have to shut your life down to take care of someone else's estate. I wasn't working during that time. Dustin was barely working that time. So I'm just saying, I think it's a little selfish of other family members to be like, well, I can only come the once or maybe the twice and not even really fucking do anything. One of the times that someone came to the house was when I was out of town getting our shit out of Las Vegas, and I come back and a lot of shit that I actually own myself and stuff that I was going to take from my mom's house that I was promised was all of a sudden missing. Like all of furniture. So that was stressful. And then of course, Dustin, somebody was in his ear saying, why don't you move out to Texas? And he said it to me. And this is how I like worded it to him. I was like, I was in no like state of mind at all to make like a decision like that. I just wanted to get away from the situation that was in Florida. That's number one reason as to why I agreed to like ever go to Texas. Like looking back on it now, I wish that I would have, because I did tell him, I was like, I don't want to live with this person. I don't want to stay with this person. But that's neither here nor there. You guys know everything that went down from March 2022 up until September 2023. I'm not going to get back into that at all. My point is, I am just so happy to finally be seeing light at the end of some kind of tunnel when it comes to us, because I'm, you know, and this is going to sound like really fucked up, because do you know that during this whole entire time that Dustin and I have been in a relationship since the end of 2020, we have lived together alone, just us, 2 months. 2, 3 months, 3 months at tops, because we moved out to Las Vegas and we brought some friends with us from Florida that they were telling us they wanted to go out to the West Coast. It wasn't the exact area they were wanting to be, but I was like, hey, and this was somebody that I thought was like a really good friend of mine at the time. And I said, why don't you come out, take this year in this lease, save up money, so at the end of the lease, you guys can get your own place, because she had a man, like, get your own place and you can move out and you can go and be wherever you want to be on the West Coast. Like, I'm giving you this opportunity. Like, it honestly was an opportunity. Like, move everything across the country for free and live for fucking free. I'm not even gonna get into details about why that friendship ended. I will just say this. After my mom passed away, my eyes were opened up to a lot of things. There were some things that were said to me personally. One of them was, well, everyone's going through something. Right after my mom passed away, that I could no longer continue a friendship. I wish them nothing but the best. I hope that they have nothing but success. But that honestly brings me to my next point. I am 35 years old now. I know there's a lot of people out there that frown upon those of a certain age that come online to talk about others. Get the fuck over it. How old are you sitting here watching the videos of people talking shit about others? Like, imagine passing judgment. Like, just thinking about that real quick, like, imagine passing judgment of someone being a certain age coming online to talk about someone when you are older than the person sitting down to talk about that person, judging them. Like, girl, it doesn't make any fucking sense. But as I've gotten older, my friendship circle has gotten smaller. And I thought, like, when I was younger, that was something that I would be worried about. Like, what if I get older and I don't have, like, a lot of people around me to, like, support me, that kind of thing? Because your parents die when you get older. That's a fact of life. Like, we are literally born to die. That's some people are blessed with large families that all get along, all talk, all have family reunions and all of that, and others aren't. And you just have to find like certain ways to cope, I guess. But my friendship circle has gotten significantly smaller. People that I thought were like really good friends of mine are no longer friends of mine. And I'm okay with that. But when it comes to influencers and being friends with them, let's talk about that for a second. All of y'all out in LA, y'all don't even like each other. That's why you're running around behind the scenes talking shit, trying to get this person to talk about that person. You don't like each other. Stop pretending that you guys are all best Judies. You literally are just there for the engagement, the clicks, and the views. And I honestly feel like ever since I did make the decision, this is not just with people from social media that I've been public with my friendships, this is also other people as well. Since I've made my circle a lot smaller, life has been so much better. It has. Girl, you just need like 3 or 4 good people in your corner. Call it a day. Call it a day. No, but real talk though, I have never seen so much drama when it comes to friendships until I got involved in the influencer world and the beauty scene. I come from the modeling scene, bitch, where it is cutthroat and people will literally push you in front of a card to get to the next fucking gig. Thinking back to the way that the fashion industry was, but now looking at how influencer culture, but also the beauty scene is, girl, I would gladly go back over to the fashion scene because these people over here, like the inflated sense of ego, you guys, okay? You're not the only one that can do a cut crease. You're definitely not the only one that can do a copper lip or a nude eye, whatever the it was. Like, some people really honestly believe that they are the gift that has been put on this earth when it comes to fucking makeup. Girl, you got lucky in 2020 when it came to fucking TikTok. Let's be fucking for real. Everybody was at home. A lot of these influencers that are over on TikTok, a lot of y'all, the reason that you haven't come over to YouTube is because you cannot sit down and make a long form video at all. It has to be like a minute or less. I'm just being honest. A lot of people have been afforded careers by TikTok and I'm not hating on them. I know there's gonna be people in the comments saying, oh, you're just hating, you're just jealous, all this. I'm not hating on them. There are a lot of people that have come up off of TikTok and this is just not in the beauty scene at all. This also goes for like musicians and songs. Like, look at all this music that is now being taken off of TikTok because of what, UMG or whatever. A lot of people out there are pissed about it because they have not even heard of some of these artists. They have not even heard of some of these songs except for when it came to TikTok. I cannot even tell you guys the amount of times that I've heard a song on TikTok, been like, what is that? What is that? Heard it a few more times and went and looked it up on iTunes or on Spotify or on YouTube even and played it. I'm just saying, Ice Spice. But with all that said, everyone, thank you for tuning in to this little rant. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you guys all in my next video.